Yeah,
He's
I gave up on
obsessed.
competing at Raleigh. Ever since Shotzi looked me in the eyes, and I was like, "Yo, let's see if we can find two." And it was like on this podcast, he was just like, "Nah."
Yeah, but I mean, he'll say no because he can't compete. Because,
Can he not?
No.
Oh,
CDO contract just allows you from.
He would have competed with you, man. He would have played with you.
Yeah,
he would have.
definitely
If he was
would
allowed
have.
to, if he was allowed to,
If he was allowed
100%.
to, he would have.
Yeah, if he was allowed to, he would. I'd like no doubt in my heart. Welcome to the OpTic Podcast, episode number, I don't know. They didn't put it in the sheet. It is what it is. This episode is brought to you by Purple and HelloFresh, and we'll tell you a little bit more about them later on the podcast. We have MaNiaC to my left. We have Holly to my right. We have Hitch.
Welcome.
Holly joining us.
you.
Welcome, Holly. This is your first one, right?
I've done one with.
Oh,
yeah,
you didn't.
yeah.
We've done a Eavesdrop podcast,
Yeah.
but she's never been on the podcast. Lots to talk about. Obviously, Caldera just came out a couple of days ago now, right? Like it's last week. We haven't. Have you guys talked about it?
I haven't. I haven't even
No,
touched
right?
it.
I haven't
Yeah.
played
You haven't
it.
played it?
No, I haven't
I
played
haven't
it.
What have you been
watched
playing?
it.
Halo, just purely Halo?
Yeah, just Halo and like GBs and stuff. Wait, what have I been playing?
I don't
You guys
know.
were
What
playing
have you been
wagers the other
playing?
night.
Yeah, we played wagers and stuff
Halo?
like that. No.
No.
Just
Okay.
Vanguard.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
Van.
Vanguard.
So we have Raleigh coming up this weekend. Obviously, very important that we show up. You're coming with. Just because that's the culture of OpTic. We've always brought, and I think that this was your idea from the beginning to bring the Counter-Strike team to the Call of Duty events. When we brought
Yeah.
Tarek,
Mhm.
Mixwell, Rush, Naf. Who else was on the team? I don't think Stan came. Or
I
did
think
he?
I think it was just those four, right? I
Yeah.
think they those three. Those
I don't know.
four
I
came.
think that was the first time that Easy as F came out, and that was Tarek that put easy as fuck, and then FaZe did the most like genius thing, which is it just took.
Just
Mhm.
leaned
Owned
into
it.
it. Yeah.
It's
So
like
good.
that's our hashtag now because beating y'all is easy as
Yeah, it's like they flipped it.
Yeah, they
Genius
flipped
shit.
it. Yeah, they did a good thing. Most people shy away from something like that. Holly, how have you been enjoying Warzone?
It's been all right. I mean, like I said earlier, it's kind of buggy, but that's to be expected with a new game.
Is it though with the AAA title like that? Is it?
I think every game's just buggy now.
You can. I
Isn't it
think when you're a
weird?
gamer and been gaming so long, like you just nitpick.
Yeah.
Like it's so
Everything.
easy to spot stuff that's just
Yeah.
not perfect.
I mean, the map is really cool. Caldera.
Yeah.
I think it's really pretty. It's vibrant. There's
That's
a
what I
lot
keep
of
hearing.
mountains.
I keep hearing people say that. People are like, when you ever ask somebody like, "How's Caldera?" They go,
Is
the
it Caldera
map-
or Caldera?
I have
don't
no
know.
idea.
Caldera. They always go, the map is really nice. That's like the first thing everyone says.
That the
I think
map's
because
nice.
it's different.
Yeah,
It's different than Blackout. It's different than
Verdansk.
Verdansk
Yeah.
because of the colors. And
Right.
You know, the whole vibe is just a little different. It's on the beach.
I just haven't heard someone be like, "Oh, dude, I love it. Like, I love everything about it." They're just like, "The map is nice." Like, that's what
Yeah.
everyone
It looks
does.
nice.
I think that at one point or another we're gonna get to a point in which every Warzone player that joins a lobby, 150 or whatever people, are gonna get to vote between Blackout map, Warzone map, and then this new map.
Yeah.
Like eventually, the way that you vote maps on multiplayer, I
that
think
would
that
be
is
crazy.
I think eventually it'll get to that if the technology gets there. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure that it's there already. It's just a matter of IP rights and who owns it,
It'll
which to this day
yeah.
will be one of the biggest fucking mysteries of my life, how Call of Duty as a whole can't utilize maps
I think they're getting
development
over
teams.
that. I think they're getting over that
What makes you say that?
because Shipment just came out on this game.
Yeah,
And Sledgehammer didn't make Shipment.
yeah.
And then Dome.
But
as well.
Sledgehammer does work with Infinity Ward, who made that map.
That is true.
But
Because that
but-
was first on COD 4, right?
yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
COD 4. But you do see Carrington being used over and over across all of
Mhm.
them. So maybe there are just certain IP rights, and I think that the reason that works is because Activision, when Infinity Ward just like completely disappeared, remember they everybody walked away and they turned into
Yeah.
Respawn Entertainment.
Respawn, yeah.
I think that in those days, like Activision bought all of the IP. Period. End of story. And those maps were part of that, which allows them to do that.
Yeah. Matt was telling me the way that Apex does their maps. You know, Apex has 3 different maps, right?
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
How they do their rank system is on ranked. It's like every 2 weeks is one map, right? And then it rotates each map.
Is that what it does?
It rotates each map every 2 weeks. And for social playlists, you play a certain map during the day at particular hours. I think that's dope. Like,
Yeah.
that's so. Like,
Well,
imagine
people
played
like that,
Apex,
though.
so I
imagine
don't
you
know
get on it
anything
like
about
at 8 p.m. and now you're playing Verdansk, and then it goes like you play from 8 to 10 on Verdansk, and then at 10:15 it switches to the blackout.
I wonder
map.
if people like that or if people don't play at specific times because of that. Like,
I
what
don't
if you're on
think
that
so.
rotate? What if you hate the map that it's on for the next 2 weeks?
I don't think. I mean,
that's ranked. They if you're playing ranked,
It
you're
doesn't
playing
matter.
you're playing for your rank. Yeah, I don't think the map matters.
look.
Yeah.
I'll give it to Activision on the fact that they have a multiplayer. Within the multiplayer, they have a bunch of different game modes. Then you have the Warzone BR thing that obviously they have to take care of, and then on top of that, they have mobile, right? And each individual, like, there's a lot there is a lot there. And all of it makes money, which makes it difficult for them to sort of pick and choose which one they're going to focus on the most for a particular week or so. But I do think that in the future, if everything becomes like if they become a AAA title, Activision, that they will be able to offer up some resources when they get the money to expand.
Yeah.
How
Super
would they do that
sarcastic.
with Blackout though? Because Blackout is so different from Verdansk or
I don't-
what?
I don't even. I don't think. That's kind of just like us spitballing in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Okay.
Because like.
Wait, why you don't
Because
think
they
that's
didn't have
possible?
loadouts. Like you picked up guns, then you found attachments. It's
yeah.
completely
And
different.
who knows if they could port that map over like a PS4
yeah,
map.
yeah.
I mean, maybe they could because it was Blizzard. I think Black Ops 4 was the first game that was on the Blizzard engine.
On the
or
Blizzard
on
engine,
the
yeah.
Blizzard, whatever.
But I think that's good though, like keeping you on your toes. Like, oh, this is where you get it offers a different element of that. And if you get to choose where to go, I think that also offers up.
That'd
a
be crazy.
different- yeah.
Imagine dropping into like firing range on the Warzone engine
Yeah.
and like calling a loadout.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be
it'd
kind of crazy.
I
That would be
think
kinda
that there's opportunities there, but at the end of the day, they're gonna do what they're gonna do, and that's always what's best for
Yeah.
business. How do we get ROI to our public investors?
yeah.
All right, we have an announcement to make. I'm very happy to say that Holly has joined OpTic.
Thank you.
OpTic Holly. I will say, Holly, that for the longest time, obviously, you've already been an OpTic. You've been a member of the family for a
Family,
very,
yeah.
very, very long time, and it's about time that we made it official. One of the things that this merger allowed us to do was to, obviously, as you've seen, expand into other esports, and we're not done yet, and also allowed us to finally pick up somebody like Holly, who is obviously a super hardcore Call of Duty player. That's how you met Damon, right?
Yeah.
Like you beat his ass in a 1v1
Yeah.
or something? 1v1 for a
Walked
date?
up on him. Is that what happened?
I mean, we can go with that.
Yeah. Well,
I can tell you how we really met.
Yeah, please.
I told you in the last podcast, but
Bless you.
Bezo and bless you, Bezo and Damon were having a twerk off on Twitch
Makes sense.
Yeah.
with chocolate
Yeah,
and
yeah.
sprinkles and Nutella and all of that stuff.
Oh my God, I remember
So
that.
Bezo told him to mod me in his chat, and then after that we were just friends, and then it went from there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was
Sparks
it? The
flew.
I think it was the
chocolate or the
chocolate,
syrup?
Yeah, it was like the rubbing of the chocolate.
Yeah.
And then the twerking on the
Do
bed.
you see Damon doing that nowadays?
No.
No.
No, right?
No.
God no.
Can we blame and now that you're officially part of the family? Can we blame you for the haircut? What the fuck is going on there?
I asked him
Or
if he
the
wanted
lack
his
of
haircut.
Nutella.
Or the lack of Nutella?
I asked him, and he's like, "No, I'll wait."
No.
I was like,
Mm.
"Why?"
We need
Why
a
wait?
we need a haircut, Damon, and more Nutella on his body.
No, I mean we can
No,
do it.
not
We can
that.
do without the Nutella, but
Okay.
we definitely
that's just me.
we
Need a
definitely
haircut.
need. We just need to call him into content a lot more often so that he can,
Yeah.
show up and at least be like, I need a haircut.
Yeah.
Can
And
we
it-
also get rid of his neck beard? Don't hate me.
Mm.
Some people like it.
Mm,
I
Wait, who?
Neck
Okay,
beard.
listen. I'm going to tell you
Who
something.
likes it?
Okay,
Hard to
Holly,
control, though.
Holly, you are the only.
But sometimes he'll just leave it there.
No,
Sorry.
if what do you mean? I'm sorry if people. You are the only person in the world that has a right
Yeah.
to say something.
You can't say I'm
You know?
sorry. and
Does he
then-
ever tell you don't like when you're doing your hair like a certain color? Does he go like? Do you tell him like, hey, I'm gonna go blonde or platinum.
Do what you want.
He was actually really upset that I got my hair done and didn't do purple again.
Mm.
So, and it's not like I had a whole head of purple. I just had it underneath. But
Yeah.
he was like, I really miss the purple, and you just got your hair done and didn't do it. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay. So
Did he
yeah,
tell-
I mean,
but did-
sometimes.
But did he tell you beforewards? Like,
No.
you
Maybe
can't read
that's
his
why the
mind.
neck beard
Yeah,
came
exactly.
out.
Yeah, the neck.
He was mad.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
mad.
he was pissed.
Makes sense.
Do you have a neck beard?
Sometimes. I mean, I get a haircut every 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah,
So
but
it
you don't
disappears.
shave up here or like whatever he
He
does.
should.
So what does he do?
He should.
Just
Like
keeps the
sometimes
neck
he
beard?
just has a neck beard.
Like he'll like shave here a little bit, like clean it
Yeah,
up.
I don't.
We're
I
talking
don't
about
know
neck
how to
beards a lot, and I'm
explain
getting
it.
like, I'm like, dude, yeah, those suck.
I can't grow anything, so I'm blessed and lucky.
Can you grow this? The sides?
like up
I
here?
feel like I see it though.
No, I mean I could do the line, like a Puerto Rican line.
Like you could do like a little
Oh, but you don't get it.
shape.
No, I
up
can't do
on it.
this.
Yeah.
No.
Hmm.
And I also can't grow hair on my arms or my legs.
Wait, Holly, have you changed your title or on your Twitch or your Twitter title? Have
To
you
what?
seen it?
Is it all?
No.
Is it on Twitter? And everything?
What?
Go to her Twitter
The
and look at
announcement?
her title. What is it called?
Header?
Header. Go look at her Twitter header.
Uh-huh.
Tell me that's not the most elite shit you've seen. That's the Vanguard. That is the Vanguard
No.
earnings.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't change that.
What?
What is
She's-
it?
So the Vanguard
Highest earnings.
is the Vanguard earnings. It's Holly and with 16K earned, and then under her is
Nice.
Simp and Scump.
Nice.
I just like we got a winner.
That's
We have a
that's
we
winner.
got a, we got a
Like,
winner on
we're-
the podcast.
Yeah, that's
Hell yeah.
that's the reason why we picked her up. Obviously.
I mean, my snipes on Seth, I had him hiding behind.
you had him
cover.
shook. I saw the
Yeah.
montage and I was like, man, you're actually nasty. I've seen you play. Obviously, I know that you know how to play, but like,
I haven't seen you snipe in a while.
yeah.
Sniping on that game is weird.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not
It's a
really a,
weird one.
fan.
Listen, I
Wait,
haven't-
have y'all been playing Umu?
No.
Why not?
Travel and Hutch is just like in this
How
Halo
did I
binge.
know Hutch's
I-
name
I
would
knew
be in
Hutch.
like either the first
It's
or
like
second?
everything that's wrong, not just with Uma, but with the world, is because of Hutch. He texted me today. 1, have you seen the season finale of Succession? 2, Caldera. No is the answer to that. I have not.
Would
seen
you
the film.
rather play GBs with Umu or Warzone?
GBs?
Yeah.
100. I don't mind Warzone, but I feel like I feel that I have to play that a lot in order to even be remotely close to that.
Yeah.
My problem isn't facing off against. I know how to point and shoot.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
problem is like where are they coming from? And when you have teammates like Hutch who don't know how to call out and just says, "Look where my arrow's pointing." Like, is he close? Is he far? Medium range? Like,
But on the mini map?
yeah, exactly.
Has he actually said that?
Yeah, in Warzone. In Warzone.
Warzone.
Yeah,
The
like
map is fucking
yeah, it's
Huge.
massive.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean? Like,
funny.
so, you know, and he thinks that it's okay. You know, so it's we're working on it.
Yeah.
You know, this is
Yeah, I get
the
that.
I believe Ghost 2013. So this is the 8th year that we're trying to work on his and just the way he is. You know what I mean? He's just
Has it always been like that since the beginning? Or have you guys tried to like work on getting like
No.
better and like Hutch start calling out more?
yeah,
like-
but he doesn't care. He'll just argue to argue. I'll put it to you like this. Okay, this sums up Hutch more than anything.
Mhm.
I obviously try to push his buttons when we're streaming. So I'm like, bro, did you see that you're gonna need another booster shot? And he's like, hell yeah, I'm fucking getting it. And I'm like, all right, this is how I know that you're just doing that just so that you can tell the world that you are a lefty, okay? Because nobody.
Where is this coming from?
Yeah, exactly. Why are you so excited of getting a shot? If I stepped on a rusty nail and I had to go get a tetanus shot, I wouldn't be like, yeah, fucking tetanus shot. And he was just like, yeah, fucking booster, just to represent that. That sums up Hutch in one.
And you like to push his buttons. So
Yeah.
you like to bring that out of him.
all the time.
I get it.
Yeah. Sometimes I get him.
I wish somebody was like on Umu was like hard on the right, so that it would just be hilarious all the time.
I don't.
I don't even know what that like shit means, like left and right, and
Yeah, it's all kind of like
yeah, it's not even.
We shouldn't even.
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
it would just be a funny dynamic.
Well, what I do is obviously like I have some very right-winged friends who
Right.
are capitalists and whatever, and believe in that. And then we have Hutch. So every single time Hutch sends me an article, or every single time that they send me an article,
You send it back.
I send it back to Hutch, and whatever Hutch responds, I respond to them, and I'm like in the middle fighting this war and just laughing at how much they care about, this
That's so
thing.
funny.
Thanks,
Good,
Holly.
That's
Holly, you're
so funny.
you're
Why
the
do you
you're
think that's
the
funny?
you are the third OpTic female. Thank you for joining. Obviously,
Thank you for letting me join.
yeah,
Hello?
it's a long time coming.
It has been a long time. I mean, you signed like a month ago, and we've been trying to figure out how we're gonna get you, or like what content. I mean, we've already shot like what 4 or 5 things.
5 videos, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
Joey fucking leaks it.
Damn it, Joey.
I was wondering
Wait, how?
about that.
Oh,
was
with the
that
picture?
supposed
With
to
the
be
picture,
posted?
yeah.
No.
No,
I was gonna say
And
I
it was
didn't even
already
know
up
there
for,
was
like,
a
it was-
camera.
It was up for like 3 hours, and then I was like, "Hey, Holly hasn't been
Yeah, I
announced
know.
yet." But at that
Yeah.
point,
So sorry.
I
So
saw that and I
sorry
was
that
like,
leaked.
"Am I supposed to?"
if
am I
you
supposed to
can
do anything?
blame anyone, and if y'all want to blame anyone, blame Joey.
Yeah, J
Thanks a
Joey.
lot,
Yeah,
Joey.
come
Jay-
Or
Where'd he go?
Roger on Twitter.
Actually, yeah, just blame Raj.
Yeah.
It makes everything easier.
Has nothing been announced on like Twitter or anything?
No.
Not yet.
Mm-mm.
No.
This is the
This is
announcement.
it?
This is the announcement. So
Then we're
whenever-
gonna have social
See, I
Whatever-
wanted like a little skit.
pop in.
Yeah, we were planning a bunch of stuff, but because of the way that the timing worked with the merger, the way that the timing worked with Halo, the way
Halo,
I mean,
yeah.
there's so many different things that went on that we
Yeah.
were just like,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I'm like, let's just announce her. Everybody already considers her family anyway,
Mm-hmm.
so let's just go with it. I will say that the person that was pushing the hardest for you to join was Jude. My
Really?
yeah, 100%.
I love Jude.
Yeah, she's like Holly needs to,
Yeah.
and I'm like, yeah, let's get through some business things first, please.
Let's sign the actual
Yeah,
deal
let's-
before.
let's-
Yeah, because you had the paper on your desk before the deal was even signed. I think.
Yeah.
we were trying to have this.
Oh
happen
no,
like a while-
it came after. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We talked about it
'Cause we were
obviously
try-
extensively. Yeah.
This has been like a 6-month like thing.
Everything
Since
that
April.
everything that was supposed to happen when it happened, it was always like it ended up being 4 months late.
Yeah,
and
right, that's-
and
I
that
mean,
was like
that's true, yeah.
super and mega annoying. You know what's crazy too is that Joey just thinks he can sit at my desk too.
Right,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like
Look
I've
Look
never
at
seen
him.
him.
Oh, I couldn't
He
see him
sat
behind
so
your.
comfortably.
He was literally right behind
Yeah.
your mic.
He's
got his
calls
laptop in there,
Whenever
shit?
you leave, he calls himself like
Hex?
Hector. Yeah, he's like, you can call me Hector.
In high school, I was I had it going with everyone
It's
because
Joey with a
people
3.
thought that I was people thought that I was Filipino. People thought that I was Puerto Rican
Mhm.
and obviously Mexican. So me and Joey are second cousins.
Same.
Wait, what is Joey?
Filipino.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Flipmo Squad. That was the name of the break dancers in high school.
You see, Dr. Disrespect put out released his company
Midnight something, right?
Midnight,
Studios?
studio.
After Midnight Studios.
The tag is so dope.
12
Just
a.m.
12
What,
a.m.
what is it? I haven't seen
So
it.
it's
Yeah, I don't know
he
what
made
it
his
is.
own AAA develop. Like
I mean,
video
I don't know
game
if it's
developer.
AAA.
What
Well,
is
he said-
AAA? Am I
Like his
completely?
own like studio.
He made his own gaming studio.
So
like,
it's
to
it's
Oh,
like
develop
like
games.
create.
Triple A means top of the line, mega wealthy, $1 billion studio.
Okay.
He's more like a double A studio.
Right, I know. He said AAA. I said AAA because he put it on a tweet.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like Robert Bolt isn't like 402.
402, yeah.
And
he's,
then
he's part of it.
They hired like some people from 343, I think. So it's like they're real developers.
Yeah.
And, like he's not taking this like lightly.
No, and I would hope that I mean his position that he's in, the amount of investment that you can get because he already has an audience that you can directly like impact, makes it easier for backers to back him. Right, like he's here to stay, and that's a fact. I you know what I haven't seen though is more people having characters, and that's their persona. I would think that more people would be out there like in costumes like him, like
in costume.
yeah,
Yeah,
in a
because
costume.
of Doc.
Yeah, because
He's
of
still like the only one.
Well, like streamers.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like if someone else tried that, it's like nah.
No, it can though. It can work.
I think
But
it
I
could
feel
work.
like an
think
established
people kind of
streamer
have, but
Can't
like
just turn into that now.
No, you're right. But I mean, as a Sunday dude, like
Yeah.
you can.
Doc is
you can
like
start
so
there.
perfect for his character.
Yeah.
he is.
Like
Code-
his personality, I feel like would be at least semi-successful even without the whole
Yeah.
costume and the act, because his personality is just hilarious.
Code Miko kind of kind of did it. That's like the only other person that I've seen. Have y'all watched her content?
No.
She's like she does interviews on Twitch, but she's an entire VR character.
Oh,
like,
that fucking
yeah. But
so
she
wasn't she in like the Halo Twitch Rivals or something?
What's her
I
name?
saw someone as just like some weird character.
No, you're probably thinking like there's a bunch of people that stream as like an AI character, and not an AI.
What's that called?
It's called like I don't
VTuber. Thank you, Maddie.
But she goes, and that's a thing that just like your webcam reads your face and turns you into a character.
Yeah.
She gets in a full body suit and is like who I'm talking about gets in a full body suit and like walks around her room and stuff, and it like you can see the character. It's really crazy. It's really crazy.
Cool.
That's like the only other person that it seems like I mean, it is a character. She does play a character.
I know there's like kind of an older guy, maybe like 40 something, but he plays in like a Master Chief suit.
Oh, yes, that dude.
I forget what his name is. He's kind of funny though, but
yeah, he's been doing that for a long time.
Really?
Yeah, he's been doing that since like Halo. Like he was like the top on Halo for a long time.
I thought he was just like copying Doc. See, like anytime I see someone in a costume, I'm just like,
you're copying.
I like hate on it immediately, just because Doc is like my favorite.
Yeah,
my favorite streamer.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I don't think I have a favorite streamer. I mean, he would be up there, but I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite
Do you watch
streamer.
streams?
I know, I don't.
Like never.
I only when they're competing.
Yeah.
Do you watch?
I only watch competition.
Do you watch Twitch?
It depends.
On
Like I get in moods where like I want to watch and not play, and like
These two bounce around streams and get their attention from resubs, and then they leave.
Wait, who?
Okay, that's
Y'all
not
too.
true.
Oh.
I hang
Y'all
out
Like,
for
wait,
5
where's that
minutes.
pinky?
Both of you
Yeah, I
guys.
kind of do that.
They both pop in and they'll be like, "Hey," and then 10 minutes later they're gone. But I do the
Yeah.
same thing.
I wouldn't say 10. I'd say like 2 minutes.
Two
later.
See,
minutes.
I'm in the middle. I'm at least 5.
Yeah, you definitely stay around longer.
Yeah. I mean, it depends because like I'm not into Halo. I've never really been a Halo person.
Mhm.
So watching a Halo stream for me is just kind of like whatever. Like I'll say hi to people in the chat and then share my resub.
I get
Then I
that.
go
The
watch Call of
attention.
Duty.
Yeah.
Go somewhere else.
The whole chat's Wally.
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 Yeah, I like that. I think that's one of those things, those culturally relevant Twitch things that only
Yeah.
people know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's cool. Holly, when you were obviously when we were talking about you joining, there was conversations of maybe you wanting to pick up other females for OpTic. Don't say any names because
Okay.
that's still a possibility. I think that it's time to do something like that. How do you think that we should have that approach towards that? Because obviously we don't want to be OpTic girls, like they're OpTic, period.
Mhm.
Yeah. So how would you want to pick them up?
Yeah, because I want to make sure that any female that joins OpTic, they're joining OpTic and not OpTic girls, as it once
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
way back in the day.
Was that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all
we
like
had
Midnight?
Y'all like started that.
Yeah, we did. We had OpTic PS3. We had OpTic PS3. We had OpTic Girls, OpTic Glitch.
Really?
This is like
Yeah.
OpTic. Wait, OpTic Girls, OpTic Glitch. What is
Yeah,
it? Oh,
the
OpTic
Glitch team.
PS3. Yeah.
Yeah, OpTic PS3 and then the Glitch team, which was just like
Like
people that
glitches.
glitches. Yeah.
Holy shit! I
we
forgot about
listen.
that.
We were ahead of the game.
I
Way
mean,
back when
you were ahead of the game to figure out that
we just started.
fails.
No, I mean it worked. We had 100,000 in every single one of the ones. Like
That's
every
just because OpTic was extremely popular.
Was.
out there. Or like they were the first to do it.
yeah. Yes, we were ahead of the game.
But
So
like-
what do you think?
I think I remember you saying something about a podcast.
Yeah.
You wanted
Mhm.
a female podcast, but not. It doesn't have to necessarily be female, but
Yeah.
hosted by a female.
Yeah.
To get different opinions and different points and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be a good place to start. Have somebody that is willing to do more than just Warzone streams, Halo streams, whatever.
Yeah.
And pick somebody up that's, good at talking, somebody that can host that, or even just sit beside me and we can have a guest.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think that would be a good place.
Yeah.
Because then it wouldn't be just OpTic girls that are playing Call of Duty
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I think, yeah, I was gonna go with a thought that I have, but I think we're doing it, so I'm not gonna mention it.
So you've been scouting. You have a list of names.
I mean, I have a couple people that I think would be good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I know that they'd be dedicated to doing a lot more than just pressing go live.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah, which is fine, right? Like obviously the way that they became known is by
streaming.
Yeah,
right.
but I think that being versatile and not just streaming, but also like VOD and actual shows like this one, I think that's something that's missing in the space. Like
yeah.
I just think that there's the opportunity from a female representation standpoint is just so open that I want to make sure that we are leaders in that movement.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Love that shit.
Yeah. It's I have a daughter, you know what I mean? We have a niece called Bella. I have 2, 3 nieces, 4 nieces, just in general. Like I want them to have aspirations of joining OpTic one day, if they choose to. So yeah, it's something definitely that we will continue to talk about.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's obviously like there. I want to talk about your experience as Damon's significant other. Obviously, all the work that you do for him doesn't always get seen. So, do you have any cool backstories, fun stories from the Scuff House that
Have you closed a deal for Damon that he had no idea about, and it just was a great deal? I feel like that has to have happened, right?
Not really.
Really?
Because everything's kind of gone through OpTic.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
it's
true.
somebody's always middlemaning for us, and then I'm the other middleman. So it
Yeah, that makes sense.
He probably needs 2.
Yeah, he.
What's
he
up
needs
with him
to.
in the phone? How come his phone's always off? Oh, bad.
I want a
That
day in the
makes-
life of Damon.
I want
A Day in the Life of Damon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or,
That's a
or
good
even
title.
How you
Wake up.
work around
Well, hold on, she's gonna give it
him.
to us.
It's simple. Okay, he wakes
I
up,
bet.
he showers,
You feed him?
he eats.
Does
Actually,
he
that's
shower,
wait.
though?
That's actually way more than I thought already.
Yeah.
What, you
Wakes
didn't
up
think he
and
showered?
showers? No, I knew. I
mean, I know
figured
he's
he
kinda
showered.
stinky,
Maybe
but-
eat in the
Nah, I've
shower.
never smelled.
Oh my God, imagine.
He
Here,
probably-
honey, here's your food. He's like standing there just scrubbing his
He's
head.
like, what? I'm not hungry.
Not you, silly. And then he'll play. He gets on, he checks his Discord. The other night, somebody called at 4 a.m. before content,
Mm-hmm.
and it woke me up because his phone was charging right next to my
Oh
head.
my god. He doesn't have his
And I
own
was
charger on his side of the bed?
Well, he doesn't care about his phone. He's never been big with phones. That's one
Yeah.
thing that made me so mad. When he went to Australia, you remember that event, right?
Of course, yeah.
So he was gambling, I think, with Matt,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and his phone got stolen
Yeah.
when he was drunk.
He's
And
just like,
Matt
It's like,
DMs
okay.
me while I'm on the plane and was like, Damon's phone got stolen. You're going to have to call me when you get here. And I was like, how am I going to know that Matt's going to answer? That guy sleeps through everything.
Yeah.
Or at least he used to. I don't know if he still does. But dear Lord, this guy and his phone.
But
Yeah.
you were
Ubers.
with people though. You went with
I was with
Dana?
Dana.
Yeah.
Did you get
Yeah.
the phone back?
No.
What?
No.
That-
He said that it was
crazy.
somebody at the table that they were at. And the guy just took it and walked away. And he just didn't notice until a
Wow.
few minutes later.
He's just
That's
like,
Damon, though.
"No,
Yeah,
my
that is.
phone."
He's like, oh, I think I
No.
lost it.
He's like, that's okay. I don't have to answer anyone now.
Yeah.
All right, so what's up? Any OpTic House stories that you remember?
One specific memory that pops into mind, which is super random, but Damon and I brought the puppies that my dog had,
Mm-hmm.
and we went into Pamage's room
Yeah.
and let him play with the puppies because he's allergic to dogs.
Pomages.
But they are hypoallergenic,
Yeah.
so he could finally play with puppies. Yeah.
I don't know if I remember that. I don't remember the puppies being at the Scuff House. I remember going over to y'all's place, and there were always puppies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were
That was,
always
that was my
puppies.
grandma.
yeah.
But that and when I took Bella over when Doc was there, you guys were doing
the Turtle Beach.
Turtle Beach, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I remember that. That was really cool. And Damon was there.
Dr.
I mean, he
Disrespect.
filmed what? That was like a 10-hour day, wasn't it?
It was a full day thing. It was actually one of the cooler commercials
That was
that
a
we
crazy.
yeah, that we
that was
ever
a crazy.
shot.
Mhm.
The whole entire Scuff House was just like.
that would have won Content Series of the Year for sure if the Esports Awards was happening way back when. Just for the record, we've been ahead of the game.
Everything was just like so taped up, and there was
Yeah,
like
everything.
green
Yeah,
Smoke
it was
machines,
crazy.
Yeah,
green
smoke
screens,
machines,
like
yeah.
everything was crazy.
That's still like I think that's still Doc's like Twitter picture, his like real life Twitter, is him in the scuff at
He
the
has a
scuff
real
house.
life Twitter.
Yeah, his name.
His name.
His
It's
name who
weird
shall
that
not
I
be
like
named.
feel weird saying his name. I feel like it's a
I know.
secret. It's not a
Yeah.
secret. Everyone knows his name, but like I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
still
even
not saying
want to
it.
see it.
I don't want to say it.
Why?
I'm not gonna say it.
'Cause
Bro,
it's
you
like,
hung out with him
it's
when
like
we shot.
my idol.
Because it takes away from the doc.
Yeah.
It does.
No,
It's crazy how
It's like a
dedicated he
different
is.
person.
bro, I fucking call.
If I was a character, I would want to break. I would want to break the fourth wall all the time. Like I would want to. Like if you go to his real Twitter, he hasn't tweeted in a year and a half on that Twitter,
Really?
and it was about like when he got banned from Twitch for like going to the bathroom.
Yeah,
It was from that.
you know what's crazy is that happened right after he and I took the picture at Yard House.
Really?
Yeah, we were at Yard House
He went
at
straight
E3. I took a picture with him. He didn't have his costume on, and I added him. He said, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Ha ha ha." You know, I didn't know. I'm like, I thought everybody knew. I'm like, I thought everybody knew. He said, "Yeah, you're good, you're good." And then right after that, he goes into the E3 thing.
Yeah.
He gets into costume. He's there, and then that's when the ban happens.
I think he like said hi to me. He was live streaming and his buddy was live streaming it, and he said hi to me like 20 minutes before that happened. He chest bumped me,
Yeah,
and then he
looking down at you.
under his breath he was like, "What's up, man?"
Has he ever broken character on stream?
Yeah,
Yeah, a few
He
yeah,
has?
several times.
yeah. A few times he has.
Do people react to that or no?
It's my favorite content. When he
Really?
breaks character, it's my favorite content because whenever like he giggles, like he'll like you have the ha 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 like
Yeah.
Doc laugh, and then you'll have like his actual laugh, and he always like ducks out of camera
Yeah,
and like
yeah. I
starts
love when he
like
does
really
that.
laughing. It's so funny. It's
What
like,
was the first time he broke character? Wasn't when someone like shot
At
at
his
his
house.
Was that it?
Oh.
No,
Like he
no.
came
I
back
remember
just
that.
like barefaced. Just
I mean that was like
pissed.
I hate that content.
yeah.
I
Him and
fucking
I
hate whoever fucking
grew
did
up in
that.
the same like city.
Really?
hmm
Where
In California. I'm not gonna name it.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if he's still there, but
Yeah.
in California.
That's cool. Yeah,
Compton.
Compton.
Yeah.
He was from Compton. I'm from Watts.
From
So-
where?
Watts.
Ah,
It's like a, you know.
I know
don't
that
anything
hood.
about Watts.
he knows. Nick is known in every hood.
Yeah.
Nick's good in every hood. You know what I mean? He's got
feel
people everywhere. All right, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. We're gonna come back after we say hello to Purple and HelloFresh.
What an absolutely wonderful podcast you guys are watching. Sorry to interrupt you with my less than average face, let's be honest. But we're going to talk about the two sponsors for today's podcast, which are Purple and HelloFresh. It's funny because there are all these gimmicks that promise a great night's sleep. I don't care what kind of toppers there are or how heavy the blankets may be. It's lipstick on a pig. I know you've heard me say that before, but it gets me every time. If you're sleeping on a terrible mattress, your sleep will be terrible. It is just that simple. That's why we recommend using the Purple mattress. It's because only the Purple mattress has the Gel Flex Grid. Super stretchy, ultra squishy. It helps cool you down and it helps keep you comfortable all night long. Just for a great night's sleep without any uncomfortability. Is that a word? You're comfortable all night. Let's just say that. Unlike memory foam that remembers everything, thanks to the Gel Flex Grid, Purple mattresses bounce back as you move and shift, so you'll never get that I'm stuck feeling that you get from memory foam. We all know what that is. You get sunk into the middle of the bed, and then if you're sharing the bed with somebody, you're like, get off of me. You know how it goes. I've slept on a lot of mattresses, and there is one particular... I've slept on a lot of mattresses before, and I mean, it is a very obvious difference whenever you're sleeping on a Purple mattress. You just feel so cool and less, not cool in like, well, I mean, I guess cool in a cool way, but also your body is just cooled off and you're comfortable and it's just a great night's sleep. The Gel Flex Grid is amazingly supportive to your back and legs while cushioning your shoulders, neck, and hips no matter how you sleep. Try your Purple mattress risk-free with free shipping and returns, and financing is also available. Get a great night's sleep that starts with having a great mattress. Get a Purple mattress. Go to purple.com/optic and use code OpTic. For a limited time, you can get 10% off of any order $200 or more. That's purple.com/optic, code OpTic for 10% off of any order $200 or more. Purple.com/optic, promo code OpTic, and the terms apply. Also, we have to talk about HelloFresh. HelloFresh returns for another OpTic podcast. Great supporters of the podcast, and they have an amazing food preparation product. Pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make a home-cooked meal that is easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. Holidays can be hectic, but HelloFresh keeps things simple with recipes that cut back on meal prep and cleanup so that you can spend less time in the kitchen and more quality time with your friends and family. I mean, that speaks for itself. Less time prepping and cleaning up, more time hanging out with the people that you actually want to hang out with. HelloFresh offers 50 menu and market items to choose from every week, including vegetarian, calorie smart, and gourmet options, providing plenty of variety. Save on average over $65 per month when you order HelloFresh instead of grocery shopping. That's more money to spend on presents and activities. I've been using HelloFresh for like a couple months now, and it has saved money. It has saved time. And it tastes amazing as well. You really should definitely try HelloFresh. Go to HelloFresh.com/OpTic14 and use code OpTic14 for up to 14 free meals and 3 free gifts. What could the gifts be? I don't know. It's Christmas season, the season of giving. That's HelloFresh.com/OpTic14 and use code OpTic14 for up to 14 free meals and 3 free gifts. I could be one of the gifts. You could order this and you get 14 free meals. And me. I'm not sure, though. We haven't talked. But thank you so much to HelloFresh and thank you so much to Purple for sponsoring the podcast. Let's get back to it.
And we are back. Again, huge shout out to both HelloFresh and Purple. I'm a massive Purple pillow guy. We can't use a mattress. We did. But Jude did buy all the dogs' Purple mattresses. They have dog beds as well.
That's dope.
That is really cool.
And they are wrapped in this cloth that is waterproof. So if anybody pees on it, any dogs,
I need that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Because
you pee the bed?
Yeah. Sometimes.
Paige is here.
Bella loves Paige. Wait, how was Mexico?
How was Mexico, man? Tell us about the trip.
How was Selena?
Was it
just fun?
Oh,
Wait, what'd you say?
Yeah, how Selena? We don't talk about that because
no.
picked it up.
Yeah.
His
His
joke when
Nick learned
I
from that.
Yeah, I got
The
destroyed
Selenators
by
came
the
after him.
Selenators.
the Selenators.
Greenwall didn't have my back either.
The Greenwall didn't step
Or
up.
BTH.
I mean, to be fair,
we were on
We
Selena's
got
we were
side.
like,
I remember. Let me
got
tell you how it
outnumbered.
happened for me on my side. Okay.
okay.
I wake up to Hitch. Hitch and I have this thing. Where it's like, that's what I wake up, so I'm going back to bed. So he texts me, I see it. I'm like, no, I haven't seen it. I wait a couple hours and then I go look, and then I go look. He's like, look at the replies, and I was like,
No, it's the quote retweets.
the quote, yeah.
That
I
was
like,
the scary
fuck.
part. Because like the replies were like LOL,
Yeah.
and then the faves were something, and it was like 9 replies, and then like 30 faves, and
Yeah.
then like 250 quote retweets.
It's funny how they find it.
they find
Well, they're
it.
fans.
They probably name search everything.
No, they do. That's like stands of people. Like that's what they're like sub to or subscribe to everyone's tweets, and then like whenever they're on their phone, they just go and search up names and stuff like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah.
I love 'em.
Anyway,
Anyways, yeah, Mexico was fun as fuck.
Was it the first time? That was your first time in Mexico, was it?
Mhm.
That was your first experience.
First time ever.
Culture shock.
The culture shock was all right. So land at the airport, Puerto
Vallarta.
Yes, we land there. Then we take like a 50-minute van ride, and like the first 30 minutes is sort of like city-ish, like regular, and then like the last 20 minutes is just like through the
Roads.
jungle.
Wait,
And,
where were you?
I don't know.
Oh,
To
a
be
villa
honest.
somewhere.
Puerto Vallarta.
oh okay.
Like a villa from around the area.
So we stay at some villa like 50 minutes away, and 20 minutes, well, I'd say like 10 minutes out from the villa is just like dirt roads, bumpy, curvy. Everyone's driving like 10 miles per hour. And yeah, the culture shock was how crazy nice my villa was, and then 30 seconds down the road, it's just like not even. It looks abandoned, but
really?
people are living there.
Really?
And it's just like kids, no shoes.
What?
Yeah, it was like that type of
shit.
I guess
That's
culture shock.
I would DM him like that's how Papa grew up. Except that I had shoes, but the socks were not there.
That's like
And you
TJ.
replied to the
Have you been to TJ?
the kids
No.
dancing on the street for money.
Yeah.
You were like, no, that wasn't what I fucking did. I had to
Yeah.
something.
I was selling chiclets. That's what I was doing.
Chiclets.
Gum.
Yeah, like the little gum.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't heard the term
yeah, that
chiclets
is
in
what
a
you
long
said.
time.
Pretty much we just stayed at the villa the whole. Well, we would go out at night to like eat and stuff, but we just stayed at the villa a lot, drank a lot.
Have fun.
We would
man.
go into the city, explored. We found some like, I was walking by a guy and I was like, "The hell? What is that smell?" And he was like, "You want some?" And it was like some dirt, trash, weed. It was so bad.
Were you like, let me see. This is in Pine Park.
It
It's
was
just grass.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, just explored.
Oh, so it was fun.
Looked at the
It was-
women.
What?
Looked at the women.
Yeah, what?
That was
We're
like
just
part of the
Good or
It
not
was
on the
good?
itinerary.
Good.
I mean, there's good
It's
everywhere.
just different over there.
Could you see yourself living there?
If I could speak Spanish,
I mean,
yes.
that's a big part of it. Yeah. I get like
I want to live there for like a summer. But
really.
I mean,
that sounds good until I'm there for like a week.
Yeah. Did it
And I
get
can't, like-
tiring? This dude was
Um,
doing like yoga and shit,
yoga,
like
yeah.
down facing dogwards or whatever the fuck.
It was just,
Yeah.
it was so tiring because the people I was with are so like out there,
They're-
so
yeah.
energized, so social that it just like drained me so
Yeah,
hard.
I can imagine.
It's an introvert.
And the alcohol didn't help.
Yeah.
So after 5 days, I was ready to come back.
It's wild. Like
After
meeting-
5 days, what the fuck? It's like,
I
what
was-
do you? Yeah, of course.
After
I was-
5
That's a
days
whole
of the villa
vacation.
in Mexico.
After 5 days of being in the sun doing nothing.
I was ready to come back.
Yeah, that crew is. I mean, I've only met.
Yeah,
I've met
that's
Brandon.
everyone.
Yeah,
Like their
It's
personalities
Page's
and their,
crew.
it's Paige's crew.
You went with
Yeah.
Page's
without
crew.
Paige.
Yeah, basically.
And they're very outgoing. I mean, I'm just not that outgoing. I'm
Yeah.
really not. We went out the other day for no reason. I don't think. Was there a reason? No. We went out for like with the whole OpTic crew, and my editor True was here, and we just went out, and it was the first time I'd gone out in like 3 months, and I was out for like an hour and a half, and I was like,
Yeah, it was pretty
I'm
quick.
ready to go home.
might be Uber
I
time.
thought I was gonna be out for a while, but then I was like, I got like the.
To be fair, every single time we go anywhere, we invite you to make sure that Damon comes, and you're like, I want to go, but he doesn't want to go.
He sits
just
at
start
home.
coming out. Just whenever we start.
I mean, you have to
I
now.
mean, I would, but he.
But it's part of your
still
job
won't-
now.
He still won't come.
Mm.
Was it part of his? We should have put that, like, had
In the
that.
contract?
So she said,
Put in
she
the
said whenever
contract.
you say anything to him, just say it's mandatory.
Yeah.
Even if
That's
it's like
what
a
I do
birthday
now.
party.
Oh,
Going to
Don't
a
let him
club.
see this.
He won't see this.
No. He's not
He's
watching
not
this.
watching this.
Yeah, he's not watching this. He's got. I can't wait for the pre-show. I'm like, the pre-show. I was like, fuck. All right.
Did Damon ever think about competing in Raleigh? And were you thinking about going to Raleigh for the Halo
no,
event?
I wasn't. I don't know about him, but he said he wasn't going because I asked him because people have been asking me if he's going, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I have no idea what's even going on.
Right. Yeah.
And then that was like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. He's been.
Now I know what's going on.
He's been
but-
playing a lot.
Yeah, I
He's
gave up on
obsessed.
competing at Raleigh. Ever since Shotzi looked me in the eyes, and I was like, "Yo, let's see if we can find two." And it was like on this podcast, he was just like, "Nah."
Yeah, but he'll say no because he can't compete. Because
Can he not?
No.
Oh, he.
CDO contract just allows you from.
He would have competed with you, man. He would have played with
Okay.
you.
Yeah,
he
he
would have.
definitely
If he was
would
allowed
have.
to. If he was allowed
If
to,
he was allowed to,
100%.
he would have.
Yeah, if he was allowed to, he would. I'd like no doubt in my heart that he would.
I don't even know if I'd want to. I mean, if I had Shotzi and like two others, I'd be like, I have to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to.
But I don't want to compete and get just the kids that I would lose to. It would just it would give me
Imagine.
nightmares.
Yeah.
Dude,
It would
it's
burn.
Just
the
losing
pit.
to them in an actual tournament.
It's the
can't have
pit
that.
too. So this is the first. I was just talking about this in the pre-show. This is the first tournament with a pit in what was the last tournament that
What,
any of you
7
guys
years
went
ago.
to?
Open bracket?
Yeah.
Is that the
7
pit?
years ago.
Oh, that's what the pit is? Open bracket?
Yeah,
Yeah, like
right.
an
Oh.
open bracket, like
Bunch of how many teams?
250 teams.
There's 500 people in the FFA though. 500 people FFA. That's 500 Xboxes.
250 teams, 250 times 4. Like that's a lot of fucking
1,000.
people.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's a lot of people in
This
there.
is how I came up.
and that's just 1,000 pro players.
Yeah.
or people that are competing in teams. There's also people that are showing up to just play the FFA.
yeah, I don't know
And
how
there's
they're
like
gonna.
they
do
sold like
it.
2,000 fan tickets too. I think.
And yeah, it's
Dude,
packed.
it's going to
Wait,
be.
really?
It's
gonna
be
Holy
insane.
crap.
I'm
Yeah.
excited for the OpTic guys to like hopefully get the feel of like winning a big series on the main stage and
Mhm.
everyone just
Go
going
nuts,
crazy,
dude.
especially with
Yeah.
all of us there.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
I feel
OpTic
like the
fans.
crowd will see us there as well, and it's
Yeah.
like just gonna
the
amplify.
green
it.
wall
Yeah,
showing
that's
up for
just gonna be
shout.
fun. That's just gonna be,
shout.
I miss that.
the,
I miss
like,
Damon competing because of,
Yeah,
you know,
The-
how the
yeah.
crowd is.
yeah. I
yeah.
can
Does he ever talk
imagine.
about making a return? Does he? No.
No.
He's living retired.
I don't know if it's that. I think he just likes not having to do anything at a set. He likes not having a schedule.
Yeah.
Mhm. He likes the
And-
freedom.
And it's draining, especially when you have a
Scrimming
kid.
is so
and-
draining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then, you know, if one person disagrees on a team, even if it's just that day, whatever it may be, if one person disagrees, it can just throw his whole mood off.
Yeah.
So he's just,
Yeah.
Was it
Unbearable.
annoying?
yeah. Is what?
Was it annoying? Like, could you tell when he was in a mood
Oh,
because
yeah.
of COD?
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Would it be because of them losing, or
Um,
if he has
Like you
some
said,
argument?
Like you said, disagreement.
Yeah, usually just like a disagreement, or like if he thought, you know, because Damon's smart and he's really knowledgeable in game.
Of course, yeah.
So when somebody would disagree with something that he would say, he would take that very
Yeah.
to heart.
Yeah.
And so, especially if he knew in his heart that it was going to work,
Yeah.
and they were like, no.
Yeah.
No, and I'm not talking about like the OpTic.
No,
guys.
no.
This is just
Even if you
in
were like that,
general.
did happen a bunch of times.
I
Like,
mean,
so
he was
like-
on two
But-
different dynasties.
Yeah,
so.
he was. Yes, he could
I'm
say
sure.
whatever the fuck he
Yeah,
wants.
he
right?
could-
And
He could say
and
whatever.
everybody, yeah, like I don't even want to go there, but like the fact that there was like 30 to 40 losers out there saying that he wasn't what he was, like the biggest morons ever. Like
Yeah.
this dude's done it from
There's
the
like-
beginning to
there's
the
just
end.
a role. There's a role. There's an X Factor role in I think every esport. You see it
Yeah.
with IGLs in CS. You
Mhm.
see it in Halo as
Mhm.
well.
Yeah.
Whoever like somebody's racking up assists in Halo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And in COD you see it as well. That X Factor role that's like the people that just end every game hit their select button and add up numbers.
Yeah.
And that's who played the best. Like
Yeah.
that's not how that always goes.
That
Yeah.
was one of my biggest pet peeves, was when he was competing and people would just go on and on about stats. And I'm like, oh my God,
That's
not
why people
everything
don't
is about
form
numbers.
teams like the Snipe Down, Royal 2,
Formal.
Frosty,
Yeah.
and Formal, or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
something like that. Like
Just
there always
four
has to.
slayers.
I don't know if there always has to be.
They're just always.
I mean, because
is.
Damon was just as good as those guys, but it was
Yeah.
like his play style. Like
He had to
there's
play different.
definitely
yeah, the Swiss
there's
Army.
definitely a play style factor.
Yeah.
That it's just like a
I mean,
balance.
Movements unmatched.
If Damon doesn't play how Damon plays at champs for IW,
Yeah.
Formal doesn't drop as many kills as he does, and they don't win. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just
Yeah.
it's just there's a teamwork based X Factor player on almost any
Yeah.
team, especially arena shooters, in my opinion.
Yeah, I find him interesting because of how laid back he is on his approach until some of his opinions are contested in game by his teammates, and then he really steps up and the demon in Damon comes out,
Mhm.
Yeah,
right? Which is good.
Did you see that often? I feel like
Yeah,
I've never seen it.
No, a bunch of times in person, like in backstage, or when we lost, we saw that a
You get
bunch.
spicy.
Yeah, of course, and me being me, I'm like, let it play out. I'm never gonna be the one that interferes because I want them to figure it out on their
Yeah.
own. It's the only right approach in any of those situations,
Yeah.
especially in team sports, because unless they fight it out, the resentment will be there. If somebody comes in and cuts it short, and that
Yeah.
didn't come to fruition, the resolution didn't come to fruition, then obviously that's always going to be a lingering effect that
Yeah.
can contaminate something.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Holly, you had
Sorted
a
out
very
themselves.
very very long stint where you were playing with David Dobrik.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, because of we're not going to talk about it. Everybody knows what happened. Have you connected with him again? And
I haven't.
Edda?
No, not lately. But he's been traveling a lot,
Mhm.
a lot. So
Yeah.
he's been back to vlogging. He got his green card. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
So
something like
he
that.
wasn't able to
Green
travel
card?
before. Yeah.
why?
He wasn't
He was
able to
a
travel.
DACA,
He's what?
like DACA.
He's,
Yeah.
he's
I remember hearing something about it.
Slovakian?
He's from
Yeah.
fucking Chicago. But he's
No,
from
he was
Slovakia.
Slovakia.
He can't.
Yeah.
He couldn't travel because
What?
of something. Slovakia, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty
That
sure.
is. I never knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
I never knew that.
he couldn't travel at all. So finally, when he got his green card, I don't really know about DACA. Something changed, and he was able to apply for it, so he got it.
Yeah, Trump did that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was something like that.
But yeah,
But-
so he got that. He started traveling a lot, vlogging again. Hasn't been playing. He's been online on Warzone for the past like 5 days.
He has been or he has not?
Yeah, but like hasn't been playing. So I
Ah.
think he just left the game open and frying his PC.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like because he started grinding during COVID, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
big
He
grinding.
was like streaming every
How many
day.
people were in the streams?
like 7K, something like that.
Yeah.
5 to 7.
Isn't
And he would never look at his chat.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of people for a not interactive chat.
100%. Yeah,
Yeah.
7,000 period. But when you consider the fact that he gets 4 millions per vlog,
Yeah.
Mhm.
like, and he never promoted it really,
But
right?
you
From
can't,
his
you can't yeah, he never really promoted it. He never promoted it, actually. He
Yeah.
never tweeted it
Never,
out.
yeah.
Never put it in his vlogs or anything. But you can't always translate people that are like A-list celebrities, even if they're internet A-list celebrities, and then try to stream.
Yeah.
Like it
Especially,
does
like-
not always translate.
Yeah, like NFL superstars or like
Right.
NBA superstars. Like they'll stream and it's like
Did you know
200 viewers.
Did you know
or something.
Ronaldo streams? Brazilian Ronaldo?
Yeah.
Not the fake Cristiano, but
Yeah.
the real one.
Yeah.
He streams
Yeah.
like all the time. Like he is like plays Warzone all the time. And I don't think he gets that many viewers even though he's like a legend.
The legend. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. No, I didn't. I mean, I did know, but I haven't tuned in or any of
Yeah.
that.
I try to
wish
tune in, but I don't speak
Portuguese.
so-
Yeah. that helps, obviously.
Yeah.
Holly, going into this next year, obviously now being like truly now officially part of the family, you're gonna be in every almost every piece of content. Obviously, how do you foresee your life changing a little bit? Like obviously you have your duties as a mother. You have to take care of 2 kids,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Probably plus the dogs.
Yep.
So how
And
do
the
you
cat.
manage all that? That's got to be a ton. I don't know how Jude does it. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how women do it. Just period.
I mean, we still have my grandparents living with us,
Mhm.
so that helps immensely. Having
Mhm.
them, I mean, there's times where I'm doing something in the morning or I'm doing something at dinner time, so Graham will take care of dinner, or I'll make breakfast for them, stuff like that. Like we switch off, which is really nice having a kid.
Right, fuck it now.
Yeah.
Actually, it's really nice having a kid. Yeah. How old is she now?
She's 7.
7. Oh,
Yeah,
I mean, if you
she's-
think about it, what was
Huge.
she ghosts? Is she a ghost
Yeah,
baby?
I think
She's
so.
a ghost.
She's a ghost
By
baby?
Call
Yeah.
of Duty
Yeah,
years?
Call of Duty. Yeah.
Wait,
When were you
so what does
born?
Liv?
Call of Duty ghosts. Liv?
Liv's a COD 2 baby?
Nah, Liv is a 2009. So Modern
She's
Warfare
11,
2.
Right?
12.
Modern Warfare
12?
2 baby. That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
Modern Warfare
that you
2
can do
baby.
that.
Yeah.
That's
Used
So
to
that is
so
actually really funny to think
Yeah, I mean,
about.
if you
a ghost baby.
think of how natural it is for them to like grow up next to Call of Duty, which is like it's the same as
Wild.
it's the same thing. It's like growing up with your dad being an athlete, right? Like an
Yeah,
actual
yeah.
athlete, and then your dad won fucking rings,
Yeah,
right?
like
And that-
Super Bowl.
yeah,
Yeah.
several times. Like that's gotta like when she grows up. Like
You're
I
so,
wonder
like,
what
desensitized
that.
from it.
Yeah,
You're just like, oh yeah,
that everybody like
she
idolizes.
loves it.
Yeah, does she?
Oh yeah. Oh, she'll tell everybody like that's my daddy.
That's
Like,
so funny.
That's
That's
awesome.
really awesome.
And she plays too, right?
she's been playing Minecraft. She actually just built an optic wall, or not a wall, a
green
room, a green room.
Yeah.
Made an
Good.
optic logo yesterday. So
On PC or iPad?
she was on. I think she was on a PS5.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, she's a gamer.
She's I was
Definitely a
about to say,
gamer.
That's what people always ask. Like, did you guys make the super baby everybody thought you did? And
Yeah.
I guess we'll see.
I mean,
Honestly, she could probably be pretty good. She
Yeah.
shot like 1,000 bots during my tournament.
Yeah.
1,000 bots.
Yeah, I mean, she was
getting a little
going, or
snappy?
it was after my tournament. Yeah, she just was so excited
Yeah.
That's so funny.
and played for hours just shooting bots on
That's
Dome.
awesome.
And
Yeah,
she loved it.
Liv
That-
plays strictly the handheld Wii. Is it the Wii? No, what is it?
Switch?
The Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight, and she hops between Pokemon and Zelda.
No, she-
Sometimes
she's-
Mario.
She grinds too?
Oh, super grinds.
I didn't know that. That's
Like
awesome.
super grinds.
I love every once in a while you guys will, either you or Damon will tweet out a clip of like Bella doing something. Like
Yeah.
that slide cancel clip
Yeah.
Yeah.
during Warzone.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That shit blew
That
up.
is funny.
Did you see
Damon-
what she did with Dashy the other day?
Nah.
I
No.
tweeted out a clip. I was playing Wager with Dashy. We're undefeated, by the way.
Yeah.
And Bella was like, "Mommy, I want to play," and I was like, I don't know.
They're in a wager.
During
Yeah,
a
we're in a
wager?
wager. I mean, it was for
S-
like $1
S&D?
or $2. Yeah,
Oh, okay. So you
But,
can give it
um,
around. It's fine. It's
yeah.
it's doable.
that's what we did. And then 30 seconds left, and nobody has the bomb. It's in our spawn, and I was like, "Bella, you have to go get the bomb." And so she runs back, gets the bomb, plants it, and they clutch the
And
round.
they won. That's so dope.
Mhm.
I love that stuff.
It's like perfect timing.
the one.
for that.
There's one where like it's just I think it's Damon and Bella playing, and they landed in like prison on
Yeah.
Warzone.
By the tents.
Yeah, and
Yep.
he was trying to teach her how to slide cancel, and so he's just like talking to her, and she does it, and he goes, "Oh my god, you did it!"
Yeah.
That clip, I
like
watched it
learning
like
how to
4
walk.
times over.
It's so
yeah.
cool because I've never, ever slide canceled. I don't know how to do it. If I did, it's accidental, and I didn't even notice that I did that because I don't
That
know.
doesn't shock me
I don't know
at all.
the
It
combination.
messes with me too. I don't know why.
in COD.
Yeah, it
Isn't
like
it-
throws off my aim if
Wait,
I
how
do
does
it.
Lucid do that fucking jump that he
How
does?
does he fly around the entire
Yeah.
map?
Every once in a while, I see him jump, and I'm like, I didn't
It's
even know.
Like
it's like
jump, slide,
jump-
and
No,
It's like a
slide into a
G-slide.
wall though. The one that I saw is like he slid off a platform into a slide, and apparently he caught a single angle of a wall, and like it kept elevating him.
I let him play a game on stream earlier, and everyone was just movement. His movement's different. I've
Yeah.
never seen the word movement in my chat, like talking about me. Like I am so basic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how he does it. It's like
Some people say
he's
that.
actually. I think he's the best in the game. He's as close as what we can
I
get
think
to
it's almost
Shotzi.
unanimous. I think
No, it's unanimous.
it's like unanimous that he's.
Yeah.
Shotzi-
And he's
Shotzi-
killing it with streams too.
Shotzi
Yeah.
said this morning that it's because he sits so upright that it allows.
I
Dude,
don't
he
know,
does
man.
sit upright.
He's like the
How?
Every time I see
I like
him,
how we all just.
every time I see him playing, he's just.
And he played in my like little fold-up chair. He's just
Yeah.
like ticked.
It's like, what
This
the
is
fuck?
horrible.
You know who else has good posture like that? Rambo. If you look at
Dude.
every single picture of Rambo, he's always sat all
I
the way to the
wish,
back.
man. I'm like,
Bro, I'm telling you guys right now, if he asks you to play him in ping pong, don't even fucking bother.
Is he nasty?
Don't even bother. It'll piss you off.
He's better than you?
Yes.
I'm not playing.
you played him?
Yes.
Look at
wasn't even
Mr.
fun.
Are
Upright.
you good at ping pong?
Mr. Upright
I'm
himself.
okay. We were just talking about you. Is that why you came over?
Like, what the hell are they saying?
Yeah, he does. You know how like I have that dumb little spin I do, and that's
Yeah.
my one move.
That-
He
yep.
can do that always. I
And-
do it the same way. I just did it. It spins this way. He spins it. He does this.
Wasn't
and,
there
like,
something in the OpTic chat about ping pong? And I
Yeah.
think we said like you were probably the
he,
best.
He
Yeah.
asked who
Was
the
that
best
him
was.
who
Yeah,
asked?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're like, Hitch. He's like, "Pff."
Dude.
Well, now we know.
I was playing him and I was like, I'm just pissed. I wasn't even having fun. I was just pissed.
Golf, good at golf. Bowling, good at bowling.
Yeah. All the
Like
weird
expert.
sports. Yeah.
Expert. Yeah.
Like Bulls
Expertise.
300.
Wait,
Basketball, don't fucking look
Yeah.
at it. He's as bad as Pamaj probably.
Wait, Ray's good at bowling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
He was
gonna
like-
go
he
to
like-
this video and clip that. Just
I love Pamaj, by the way. Hopefully he'll visit soon. But yeah, he's not that guy when it comes to playing ball. But he's good at hockey apparently.
I can imagine.
You good at any
That's-
sports, Holly?
That's weird.
No.
You grew up playing any sports?
I mean, I did. I played softball.
Mhm.
I played volleyball for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. That would come
I
back to
can
you?
play ping pong.
Can you?
Yes. So I will 1v1 you in ping
You
pong.
can play me. Don't play
Mm.
Ray.
Okay.
Don't play
Yeah,
Ray.
because I don't want to get pissed off.
Yeah,
Because
you'll get
that
pissed.
like the competitiveness takes over.
Yeah.
Oh, I
And I
wanted to
think-
play again because we did it before the last shoot, and I could feel myself getting sweaty because I was like trying, and I was like, dude, I can't play you again because I will sit here for 5 hours.
You know what's crazy to me is like the side abilities that everybody that we know have. Like Seth is like an excellent poker player.
Really?
Like no what?
Is he?
We've had 4 tournaments. He's won 3.
Poker?
Yeah.
And I've been to one
Like
of
just
them,
regular.
and I won it.
No,
Like
you
Texas
lost to him too.
Hold'em, right? Is that
You
what
haven't
it's
lost to
Yeah,
him
Texas
since we
Hold'em.
went.
No, I'm one of
All
them.
right,
Have you
listen.
played poker?
called? Not
Do you play poker?
really.
Oh.
No.
I just played in a $50,000 poker tournament.
Who
Oh,
won
really?
that classify?
No,
Frosty.
no. Frosty actually was like 3rd out. I beat Frosty.
Was it fun?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. But I just like,
Do you know
I
what you
just
were
went in-
doing?
yeah.
Because I
I've
think I
played.
clicked, and you were like sort of having fun. You're like, I'll play it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll call.
yeah. That's kind of how I was because I
Yeah.
didn't treat it like there were people in there like I'm trying to win the money. I just
Yeah.
went in there and I was like, it's like my buddies, like
Yeah.
Jack not Marcel, but Jack Wildcat, like everybody, like a bunch of.
If there's
buddies were in there.
$50,000 online, I don't think that there'd be in a situation where I don't try my ass off to win 50.
I was trying, but I was also like, that was like it's a poker chat that you guys started.
Scump would have won that,
No, he wouldn't have.
bro. Trust me.
Does he
Seth,
just have a really good poker face?
No, it's just that Scump doesn't like to spend money on anything.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't have
He
good
is
hands,
surprisingly like,
So he would have folded
Disciplined?
everything.
yeah.
he's so disciplined.
He is pretty disciplined.
But his dad also had him playing poker since he was like
That's
13.
true. Yeah.
Really?
Online poker. Yeah, he'd be like,
Oh,
"Hey, I gotta
wow.
go to the store. You play this hand," and he'd be like, "Well, I don't know, 13. I think it was younger, like 10 or something."
That's so
Is that
fun. I
the
never
13?
knew that.
It's like making cash.
10-3 offsuit. Oh,
And
cool.
you know, he asked for a cut of the winnings, 100%.
at 10, yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
All right, so we have MaNiaC, Halo Infinite, Twitch Rivals. You won a championship. Are you still the winningest?
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Well, there's
go.
only been like
let's
one
calm
tournament
it
for
down.
money.
Okay, no, let's
Let's
not.
calm
Let's see
it
how
I
many
mean,
down.
even though the first 5 rounds were skewer, needler, rocket, snipe, sword, random stuff, we still would have won anyway. But
It
I
was
am the
not a-
highest. Me and Holly are both on top in our games.
Let's go. Air high five.
The thing is Holly won fair and square
And he.
How did I not win fair and square?
because it was a content creator tournament. Who are your content creators?
It was me, Randa.
Randa, the
Who?
content creator.
Who was on my
Randa
team?
was a pro player.
Me, Frosty, Randa.
Frosty?
Me, Frosty,
You
Randa.
see where I'm going with
Who
this?
am I missing? I can't think.
You. He forgot himself.
Frosty,
Me, Frosty,
Randa.
Randa.
and there was another. Whoever
Who the fuck
whoever
was
you're
it?
missing is hilariously good at Halo.
Was this
Let me
yesterday?
think.
Holy
No,
shit! How do you
this
not
was
remember your
last
I don't
fourth
know.
teammate?
I don't know.
I mean, to this day, I can name Vengeance, Flawless, Merc.
I'm just
Nature.
blanking out. Literally a blank square in my head.
That
like,
sucks.
I can't even see right now. It's just
Hey,
all black.
whoever you
Whoever it
are out
is,
there, I'm sorry.
just
Yeah,
know-
sorry.
just
No,
know that-
I'm sorry.
The team
Bro,
chemistry must
me,
not have
Frosty, Randa.
been. I'm just going in. I'm gonna go to your Twitter. I'm gonna go to your Twitter.
What the
I
fuck?
have to.
No.
At this
Me,
point.
Frosty, Randa.
I've never seen a blackout like this.
And it was just like a week ago. And we won.
Yeah.
And you won. And it
Me,
was
Frosty,
like a
Randa.
50,000.
Hasra tweeted out.
It's going to be
obviously.
bad.
It's fucking enable.
Oh
my
my
God.
God! Your little
I'm
red.
hating on my own
That is
kind.
so
Oh
funny.
my God! No, it wasn't. It was not
Enable.
enable. It was not enable.
was
That was
enable.
their
It
content
was not-
creator.
No, no, no.
Me, Frosty,
Okay,
Enable.
Nick-
Two things.
Nick, a world champion.
Yes.
Enable,
Yeah.
Frosty,
Yeah. A champion.
and Randa.
Back to back.
That was their. I
Yeah.
played with Blake and George and Snakebite.
Okay. Listen.
That was your team, though. There were some other good teams.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you one thing. Okay, and we'll end the podcast on this. I am so surprised.
I'm a content creator.
I am so surprised
Word
that
to-
Enable was the fourth player that you fucking forgot.
Yeah, that's.
I am so
It's actually
mind blown.
hilarious,
I am
actually.
mind blown.
He's
that
gonna
that
take
was
Maybe-
actually- that
I
was
don't
an
know.
actual blackout like
yeah,
that.
I don't know.
He's gonna clip that, put it on Twitter.
Unbelievable.
He's
I
getting.
mean,
he's getting
the
his
tourney
juice out of
just
that.
went like
Yeah,
so
you're in trouble.
I thought you were gonna say like
The tourney just went so quick, and I was
Randy
demolishing.
247.
No.
No, I
Unbelievable.
knew once I heard the name it was gonna be bad.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Enable, bro. Are
Enable.
you fucking kidding me?
Enable's really good at this game too.
Yeah,
I was watching him
obviously,
play and I was like,
of
whoa.
course he's gonna be.
Was he a Halo Pro too?
Yeah,
He started.
yeah.
There's a lot
Status
of
quo.
COD people that were Halo Pros, right? Was
Yeah.
it Shotzi?
Yeah, Shotzi, world champion.
Hook went to Halo, then came back.
Hook.
Why do they come to COD? Do you guys
Money.
know?
Yeah, because Halo
Money at the
stopped.
time.
Well, no,
There's-
and
then
Halo
there's
stopped.
no
Halo
Halo
stopped.
Halo
Yeah.
basically stopped. Yeah.
Halo stopped. Anyway, Holly, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I'm so glad that you're a teammate of ours now.
Thank you.
Finally official.
Absolutely.
And finally getting back to getting the fair sex up in this.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for giving us a shot to be your team. It had to happen though. If you would have joined anybody else, I would have been like, what the fuck?
Oh, we would have been
I almost
pissed.
did.
Who would you have joined? Who did you almost join?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say.
Why?
Were they red?
No,
All right,
Were they
we're good
purple?
Were they blue?
blue.
Were
I
they
think.
were they blue or were they teal?
Florida Mutineers.
Yeah, teal.
then. No, Teal.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's my.
That's my.
That's your alma
No,
mater?
I had
that wouldn't have been bad.
I had some stuff going with them for a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's when I had told Jude about it. And
Yeah.
she was like, no,
Yeah.
no, don't do it.
Yeah.
Let me talk to Hector. And I was like, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Saw what happened to me when I joined.
Yeah.
But that wasn't their fault.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
But I guess that wasn't their
That
fault,
wasn't
was it?
their
Oh,
fault.
shit. My bad.
I don't know what happened, but I do remember you being with them and you
Yeah.
bringing them back.
I was so mad. I was so
Wait, what
mad.
happened to
happened?
me?
Why
Anyway,
is
that's going to do it
everyone
for
laughing?
this episode. Thank you so much for tuning
love
into
you,
the OpTic
Mutineers.
Podcast. We will see you guys next week. Holly, again, welcome to the team. Guys, her information in the description below. The green wall will show
Go show
their love.
love.
Go show love.
Thank you.
Go show love. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.